Ladies and gentlemen and all others, we had a hell of a couple of days for the poll, and let me tell you, it was one hell of a horse race. But on the last corner, romance managed to barely snatch this week's genre from Isekai. A thrilling race, if I must say so myself. And so, after a thrilling spectacle, what gem shall I be bestowing upon you lovely people today? Well, the gem is called Please Go Home Akutsu-san, or its Japanese title.
帰ってください、阿久津さん。
This girl here is Akutsu Riko, and you may look at her and think she's a problem. And you would be right. She is a problem. For me. You see, what's hers is hers, and what's mine is hers. And this includes my room. And as you can see, she's making herself quite comfortable, as she's already telling me to get her some food. Now you may be asking, wait a minute, how the hell did this happen? Well, you see, one day I ran into her outside of my house. She then proceeded to make it her house, and that's how we're here. And ever since that shit happened once, it proceeded to happen every day since then, as she's turned my room into her resort, and I'm nothing but her butler, as she demands things that I have no choice to do, as she terrifies me. But it's now nighttime, and I suggest to her that it's time for her to go home. She proceeds to tell me the fuck that got to do with her, and tells me to come over to her because she really wants to practice some WWE moves, which I'm hesitant to do because of stimulating factors such as her choking the life out of me. Holy shit, I can't breathe. Uncle. The lioness then, after playing with her prey, aka me, decides to lay down. I proceed up to inform the lioness to go the fuck home, as it's late. She informs me that she already feels sleepy and that it's too late to go back home tonight. So she's just going to stay here for the night. My thoughts on this development? For fun, it's now another day, and guess who's in my humble abode? If you get Akutsu, you would be correct. I've now delivered the lioness her juice. She then says my name. I must be careful. It could be a trap. Ah, shit. She found my porn stash. God damn it, it's the 21st century. Why the fuck do I still have porn DVDs? I beg for her to spare my non-existent social life. She informs me that she won't tell anyone. I breathe a sigh of relief until I hear her say, instead, why don't you show me what you do when you watch these things? If not, she'll expose me. She proceeds to play the video and harasses me. However, there seems to be a slight miscalculation in her plans, as she didn't know my fetishes are interesting. Well, I've always been curious about how bleach tasted. After that travesty, I've decided, fuck that. I'm not letting her back in my room, no matter what. Okay, after some brief self-reflection, I've decided that her presence, not too bad. Not too bad. How the fuck is she in my room already? Didn't I lock the fucking door? I asked the lioness to once again abandon this den. She informs me she's tired, so I can go kick rocks. I wonder, but why? She then challenges me, saying if I can move her from my goddamn bed, she'll go home. This is a challenge and an opportunity. Will another chance like this appear? I doubt it. She's now taunting me, but I'm fearful that I do not have the lower abdomen to complete such a task. She then taunts me more, saying, no fucking shot. You're scared to touch a girl? I know you're a fucking virgin, but damn. What she said hurt like a bitch, but deny it I could not. But for my sanity, I must do something. Aha! I got it. I'll just pull her by her wrist and I've officially been demoted down to bottom in the relationship. However, if this is the view, I might be able to work with my new role. Another day and another day my room is not mine. My God, I really gotta put like some booby traps in this bitch or something. But the lioness has kindly knocked the fuck out. But the problem is that I also want to sleep. That means that I must disturb the lioness. However, after seeing the beast in the wild and watching a poor soul try the same maneuver, it did not end well for the bloke. I'm fearful. Shall I engage the beast or let her rest? No, fuck that. I must reclaim my territory. I will not let my sword pants stop me from taking back what is rightfully. Huh? Oh, fuck. The bloody beast was awake. It was a trap all along. Whew. Luckily, the bee still sleeps, but I may as well pop a squat because I'm going to be here for a while. Another day, another lack of alone time. The lioness proceeds to continue reigning claim over her new domain as she answers a phone call. What could they be discussing? Excuse me? What was I overhearing? Who wants to come over where? No. My humble abode will not turn into an MTV music video. I must stop her from fucking up my abode even more. But she's keeping me away with her feet while she conversates. But with some persistence, I managed to have her in the call. I asked the lioness to please reconsider. I do not want to have hooligans come to my residence. The lioness tells me to shut up. I didn't tell them where your house was, but you really want to make out with me that bad, huh? I'm flabbergasted. I never thought I could get that far even if I tried. No, seriously, if I tried, could I get that far? The lioness continues to harass me, but I have a bad feeling about future events. Akutsu assures me that my room is for her use and her use alone, and she tells me to not let any other lionesses enter except her. The hypocrisy of Akutsu's request is that I don't remember inviting her in. I'm pretty sure she broke in. The sun has set and risen, and now I'm at an institution where students come to learn, allegedly, and I see the lioness conveying on her pride. They seem to be talking about her panties showing. Oh my. And it seems her showing panties is not that big of a deal, because that's how she makes moolah, baby. And after hearing such shocking revelations, I think, shit, how much you think she But guess where we are now? Did you say her room? Well, you would be wrong. Completely and utterly fucking wrong. Where in my room? Well, at this point, that's up for actual discussion. But the thing I can internally discuss is this a trap? Am I being tempted by the Forbidden Garden? This has to be a trap. There's just no way. But she's got on to me being lost in thought. She asked, why am I being so weird? But God, she's spreading her legs even more. If the devil is tempting me right now, do let him know he's winning. She then asked, is it her? She then pauses and
fuck.
It clicked in her head that I was looking at the Forbidden Garden. As I prepare to hand over my financial account, it shocks me to my core. What did she say? It's fine. But why, my lady? She says, well, I've been using your room like a hotel and reading your manga and playing your games, plus eating your food. So think of this service as on the house. As she raises her skirt even more. But in order for this service to stay on the house, I must keep this garden of Eden to myself. If this is the benefit I can receive, then your presence will always be a blessing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must now go strangle some poultry. And that was Please Go Home, Akutsu-san. At least the first 6 chapters. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. This manga is it has shorter chapters than usual a lot of times, depending on the video, where it's like I might go through like 5 chapters, 2, 3, depending on the lengths. This one is like 6, 7, just because they were real short. But it's a fun read. I recommend it. It's about over 160 plus chapters by the time this video comes out. And so I believe this is the first romance one I have done, because it's the first time it's popped up on the poll, and it was a hell of a fight between that and Isekai. I really thought we were gonna do Isekai reincarnation and Isekai. We were this close, but the romance people, y'all pulled it out, y'all pulled it through. But yeah, no, I have an interesting relationship with rom-coms. Is I don't really read them front to back. Because the way rom-coms typically work is that there's no real plot. Like, there's a few that do have plots where you kind of can't you can't really miss it. You gotta be able to follow along. But then I would say a lot of them kind of like have you can skip chapters because the entire purpose of the manga is just their relationship getting further and further and deeper. So like, if you just want to skip some chapters, you're like, hey, I wonder how the relationship is now. You can look at it and be like, okay, they're still in that stage. I'll be back to check in later. Like, this is kind of what you can do. That's what I do with a lot of rom-coms, because there isn't like a big plot where it's like, oh my god, what happened to that character? It's kind of like, oh, they're closer now, great. And so that's kind of just how I treat it. But no, I ain't gonna hold you up any longer. By the time this video comes up, I could be streaming, I could not be streaming, I could be preparing to stream in a few hours. Listen, man, I don't know how this goes. No, I do know how it goes. It's just me. Nope, that sounds about right. Anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. If you made it this far, I guess, because I on the latest video I just checked and they were like, can you do chapter? I typically only do one parts. Until further notice, it will be one and dones. I am like a NCAA college basketball freshman. One and done, straight to the league. That's how we do it. I know you enjoy the videos. I'm assuming, especially if you watch it this far, and you're like, I wish you would continue. I don't got time for that. There's a lot of fucking mangas to cover, and there's a lot of stuff to recommend. So until further notice, we are one and dones out here, baby. One and dones. Anyway, that's about it. I'm gone. Peace.